BVB Total im Doppelpass mit der Telekom.
Into the new year for BVB and Peter Stöger. The winter camp well underway. 3 days of training in the bag, and the first of 2 test games sees them take on Fortuna Düsseldorf, the second division table toppers. Jadon Sancho, the young Englishman, brought in from Manchester City, just 17 years old, gets the nod to start. Aubameyang out because of his late return for the African Player Awards, and Dortmund off to a very good start early on. Plenty of possession and plenty of opportunities as well. Düsseldorf not really getting going. However, they did have one early chance. Rama with a golden opportunity. A bit of a misunderstanding at the back for Dortmund, and the Düsseldorf number 9 unable to find the back of the net. He would have one more chance as well. Not too long later, 32.5 minutes in, and again unable to find the target. Those would be the only 2 chances for Düsseldorf in the first half. A first half that saw Dortmund dominate possession and then start to create chances of their own towards the end of the first 45. Little dink over the top by Dahoud, and Bartra 40 minutes in with a header straight into the hands of the Düsseldorf keeper in the end though. One more opportunity just before the break for Dortmund in what was a quiet first half as far as chances went, but Jadon Sancho with a real chance to break the deadlock. What a story that would have been for the young 17-year-old who was by far the most lively player as far as Dortmund were concerned. 0-0 at half-time though, and into the second half, Dortmund would keep the pressure on. 70th minute, and the first real chance of the second half would be taken, and taken well by half-time substitute Alexander Isak. Subotic with a wonderful ball, the chest down from the young Swede, then Kagawa to Yarmolenko. His shot blocked initially by Gül, but it was straight into the path of Isak, and an easy tap-in would see Dortmund go 1-0 up. Just 2 minutes later, Düsseldorf then with their only chance of the second half. Gül almost getting revenge, but unable to trouble Reimann in goal, who was able to get down quickly and get his body behind the ball. Then into the 82nd minute, again Alexander Isak in the mix. A lovely chance for the young Swede to get his and Dortmund's second, picked out beautifully by Kagawa. The two are linking up really well in the second half. Then 84th minute, Julian Weigl with a fantastic challenge to win the ball back. Yarmolenko then busting along down on goal, lays it up for Kagawa, and it's another easy tap-in on a day where Dortmund could have easily had more than just the 2. However, a fine goal, a fine team goal, summing up a fine team performance in the second half as well as the first. Yarmolenko, lovely cut back, and then lays it up on a silver platter for Shinji Kagawa. Final score 2-0, and next up on Monday at 4 o'clock Central European time, Dortmund will be taking on Zulte Waregem, the side from Belgium. Make sure you join us, and let's hope for another win.